All right, guys. So I'm gonna say a name, and you guys just tell me immediately what comes to mind and what you think of that name. Okay? Anthony will go first, and then Steve, you follow him. All right? First name, Floyd Mayweather.
Champion. He's great, but he doesn't fight the best fighters when he's supposed to.
He is a good fighter, has one of the best defenses that anybody's ever seen, but as they say, everybody comes to that bottom of the hill where it's time for you to take a L.
Andre Ward.
That dude is a problem, very respectful, he carries himself well, he's a true athlete. I think every fighter should take notes from Andre Ward.
True champion.
Adrian Broner.
Fucking joke.
Wanna be Mayweather, wanna be born like Meek Mills. Say he a fucking...
He's a hype job. He's number one. The kid got skills, but his days are numbered and his ass whooping's coming.
Yeah.
Paulie exposed him. Straight up. Shout out to Paulie.
Niggas say he a dream chaser. Nigga, you ain't dream chaser. You trying to chase money, nigga. You probably don't like the sport, my nigga. You don't eat and sleep boxing, nigga. You eating shit money, nigga. You feel me? You ain't about...
He's a hype job. He's a hype
You know
job.
what
The
I'm
kid's
saying?
nice, but Ponce de Leon got in his ass.
Abner Mares.
Dude's a monster. He's a fucking monster. Mars, he comes in and he breaks guys out, breaks him down, and then just blows him out.
He's a pretty good fighter.
He's exciting too, very exciting fighter. And
He's
good. He carries himself very professional. I like the way he carries himself.
very, very good. Head on his shoulders, and he has a punch.
Timothy Bradley.
I like Bradley. That dude's body. That dude is a beast. I just don't like how he uses his head all the damn time. But at the end of the day, you can't take nothing away from him. He's at where he's at. He works hard.
He's a pretty good fighter, but I think in that last fight with Pacquiao, I don't think he won. That was bullshit.
Oh, he got a gift. But against that Pavikin dude, Ruslan Pavik, that was a good fight. That was a good fight.
Brandon Rios.
I like Rios. He's very entertaining. But Pacquiao's about to change his whole career.
Rios, he's a pretty good fighter, but just something about the way he fights will expose himself.
He's gonna be a fucking punching bag for Pacquiao. Watch.
Yuriorkis Gamboa.
Gamboa is a fucking problem. I love Gamboa. He's very exciting. His style, everything, even though he does a lot of shit wrong. But the dude is fucking nasty.
Yo, I never seen no hands like that or can move his head like that. The only thing I don't like, he keeps his hand down too much, like he wants you to try to hit him.
Yeah, he does. He needs to capitalize a couple of them.
Like if he keeps his hands up, he'll be knocking more dudes out and stop playing around.
All right. How about Kid Chocolate, Peter Quillen?
Yo, I like Kid Chocolate. That dude is a dude can punch. That dude motivates me. You know, because sometimes I feel like I was in his same position at one point. And now look at him, the dude's a fucking superstar on TV, you know, so.
Good ass fighter. He came a long way too.
And he's like a work in progress, you know, he didn't have a lot of amateur fights, well maybe he did, but you know, he's still one of those fighters that's still being developed, but he's already a champion and you don't know where he's at.
How about Gennady Golovkin, better known as Triple G?
Triple G, that dude he's got some serious skill, that dude can pop, he got some pop. I feel against his fight against Rosado that I think Rosado exposed him a little bit, showed that he is human, but at the end of the day, that dude's definitely going to be a problem in the middleweight division.
Sergio Martinez.
He was a good ass fighter at one point, but age catches up to you.
Martinez is a tremendous fighter. He's brought a lot of good to boxing. But I think maybe I could be wrong, but he's at that decline now by his last performance. But maybe he was because he hurt his knee, so I'm not going to say 100% that's why, but I feel he might be at that turning point.
Manny Pacquiao.
Pacquiao, tremendous fighter. He got caught with that one punch. What could you do?
It was
If anybody got hit with that, it was night-night. So I still think he beats Rios badly, brutally.
Juan Manuel Marquez.
He's a good fighter.
Great fighter. He's one of the best fighters, one of the best Mexican fighters ever.
I think out of those 4 fights with Pacquiao, I think he at least should have won 2.
He's a great fighter. I take nothing away from him. The dude has great work ethic, and he
can punch.
He's awesome.
He's not scared to fight.
He's good for the sport. You need fighters like that. You know, they're not scared to take an L. They lose, they come back, and look at. A lot of times people wrote him off or something, and look at, he just keeps coming back winning belts and shit. Like, what you say?
Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
Hype job. Even though when he fought Martinez, he showed some skill, but I just still think he's not hyped up to what he is. He's not his father. Still, he's a decent fighter. I like Chavez, but he's being what do they call that?
Spoon-fed.
Yeah, he's being spoon-fed.
I don't.
His name is what sells.
Exactly.
If he didn't have that name, he'd be a regular fucking taxi cab fucking, driver. He'd be just another,
The thing about it though, since he was a kid, I don't know, because his father's very known in the boxing business, made millions of dollars. I wouldn't, he was spoon-fed basically in boxing, but every boxer needs to have an amateur career, and that's where he's struggling now.
I don't really think. I think the amateurs is nice and all, but you got some fighters that just naturally just got it without an amateur career. Like you check out Wilfredo Vasquez, he never had an amateur career, junior, and look at him. He's won belts, he's won a lot of things, So I think it all depends how bad the fighter wants it and how bad they train.
How about Danny Garcia?
Oh, Garcia?
Good.
He's a good boxer. Good boxer, has a great left hook. He's always being overlooked, underestimated, and he's always finding a way to pull up the W. So
yeah,
he has a very hard fight coming up. I feel it's 50-50. But if Danny comes with a game plan and he boxes smartly, he should be all right. He should be
strong ass fighter. He still needs to be more developed. He still has a lot to learn. Right now, he's doing good so far for himself, and he's bringing what he needs to bring to the table. And I like because he brings the business. Come on.
He's very humble. The way he carries himself is very professional.
Lucas Matisse.
That dude's a beast. Technically, he might not be as skilled as Garcia or other boxers, but that dude has that one punch knockout power in both hands where just one punch it changed the whole fucking night, yo. Like, it's kind of scary how he can hit. It's very scary.
It's crazy what God gives you. You don't even know.
Lastly, Bernard Hopkins.
Good ass fighter since he came home from prison. But it's time for him.
That nigga's.
It's time for him. His ticket's going out the door.
Damn near
it's time
unhuman.
for him.
I look at him like almost unhuman, but he's human. He's making these great young fighters look just amateurish and off basic boxing skill and technique.